Hello and welcome to today's video. Now, Skyrim was actually my first RPG, and in that game, vampirism didn't really have much of a consequence to it at all. Recently, I found out about the fact that vampirism in Oblivion actually does have consequences. So it gave me the question, can you beat Oblivion Remastered as a vampire? Okay, as a brief side note, if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, all that stuff. It really helps me out. And follow me on Twitch, where I live stream all of these runs and everything else that I do on my channel. Okay, let's get into the video. I think I know one way to get to become a vampire, so we'll see how that goes. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on tight. Okay, no? So, first we create our character for this run. Val von Kilmer, the high elf and soon-to-be vampire. Now, I picked the race entirely based on vibes here. It might actually have been the worst possible option because they are both disease resistant and also they have a natural weakness to the elements. And so do vampires to fire. But she looks great. We're looking at a little Nosferatu right now. Hold on a sec. All right, that's the move. I hadn't even thought about that. That is serendipitous. That is serendipitous indeed. Okay, this is Val von Kilmer. Hey. Of course, we start as you would any run of this game. I could not attack anything if I wanted to be really strict with the rules as we have presented them for this run. Which is to say, should I really be killing things when I'm not yet a vampire? The thing is, though, I think that's kind of boring. It takes way longer, and we've all seen it before in plenty of other videos. So I figure, let's just make our way through as fast as we can. Ish. I'm vampiring it. I'm vampiring it. I'm vampiring it. We select the Lord sign, which helps our physical and magical protection, something I am very glad I did. And we make a custom class for some of the things that I think make a vampire a vampire. I do, however, kind of come to regret the vast majority of those decisions. I really should have read ahead of time as to what being a vampire actually gives you. But with that aside, we made it outside. Still not a vampire yet. So we have just one goal in mind, and that is to visit the only vampires I actually know how to find. And that means going to the statue of Azura for her quest. The thing about that is, you do need to be level 2. So we solve that. We're gonna do some of this until we get there. Okay, after some cheeky leveling there, we do go directly towards the statue. Now, during my first run, the John Oblivion one, check it out if you haven't seen it already, we were practically gifted what we needed to start the quest. So last time we were here, there was a wisp that spawned nearby. Hopefully that'll happen again. I need a wisp. Oh my god. What's with all the blood up here? Was that me? Am I bleeding out my ass? After trying for a little while here, nothing spawned. So we ended up having to take a quick detour into the Imperial City so we could get some glow dust so we could actually begin the quest. We're ready to freaking rumble, bro.
You're outmatched, elf.
Dude, she's terrible. And why do you keep saying elf like it's a slur? Call me a knife ears, for God's sake, if you're gonna call me something. I don't know if blocking will let us get... What the hell is that? Yes, yes, yes. We've contracted the disease. And now I can put my clothes back on. Where are your pants at? And now that it's started, the run can finally begin. That's day 1. Let's do day 2. Okay, here we go. This should be day 3. So we should become a vampire during this sleep. Should. If my understanding of this is correct. We are now a vampire. You dream of someone sleeping peacefully in his bed when a shadowy, gaunt figure silently enters the room. Approaching the bed, the figure leans down and sinks its fangs into the sleeping person. After a few moments, the pale figure rises, blood dripping down her chin. As color flows back into the vampire's face and her features fill out, you recognize that face as your own. You awake, screaming. Okay! Play! Play! Let's see what this looks like.
Guard your purses!
I know for a fact he just let me suck on his neck like that.
Stop right there,
What?
criminals!
What bounty? All I did was suck his neck. Now, you often see in media that a fledgling vampire must consume blood to fully become a true vampire. So we go ahead and do that. And then we try and get our way through the really buggy progression system for vampirism. It's frustratingly weird, but hey, is that really a surprise in this game? However, we are 45% weak to fire. I might have made some mistakes. It doesn't seem to be progressing. Vampirism isn't progressing. Oblivion. First, feed on someone to start the progression on a clean slate, then sleep for 1 hour consecutively until you reach your desired level. Great, it's a bug. Damn, look at that. Look at the veins. And our eyes are certainly getting redder. Like the sclera's getting redder. Not sure if smash anymore. Now it's extra smash. I'm double smashing this now. I might even triple smash if the next level up into vampirism's better. Is that 100 though? That's 100 vampirism. So I guess it's daytime. So I guess we'll see what happens. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is so much damage. Anyway, we now finally get to head out on our quest to save the world. And we stick pretty close to just doing the main quest.
I'm Brother Joffrey.
Oh, he talks to me. I brought you the Amulet of the Kings.
This cannot be.
This
No
cannot
wonder the
be.
Been well recently. Your skin looks a bit off.
Rude.
Are you not feeling well?
So, first we head to Kvatch to close the Oblivion Gate. And after meeting some prickly customers outside...
You won't get any of my blood. Get away from me.
Alright, Jesus. I love that they're like, oh, you don't look so well. And then you speak to them and they're like, get away from me, you filthy vampire. You filthy freak, get away from me. We jump straight in to start our hero's journey. Oh! Nice. Ow. Stop that. Stop that. I'm a vampire. I'm kind of like the same kind of guy as you. No? Why did they... Well, you know what my main question is? Why did they take his clothes off? Once that was done, we storm Kvatch. Right.
You should get back, you filthy beast.
I guess I'll go fuck myself. All right, Martin, let's go. I thought I was a filthy animal, Beric. He's dying tonight. And progress through this side quest just because we can. And it's during this time that I'm still kind of uncertain as to what I want to do for my build. You see, originally I'd actually planned to use blades and destruction, kind of like how vampires in Skyrim typically appear. But we kind of realized the stats don't actually support blades. But they do support fists, which I didn't spec into with my class. I told you I regretted some of those choices at the start. I think fists are cool though, so that's what I committed to for the rest of the run. A stab or two here and there. I was tempted to do punching, but I think punching...
Yes, Cyrus.
Maybe we could punch. Jorking it. I'm double hand jorking it. I'm jorking it. And it stands to reason. You know, vampires having like long nails and claws and swiping out. It makes sense to me. Bleh! Bleh! And at the same time, I also kind of realized I didn't like the look of armor on the character. I don't look very vampiric wearing this armor, I will say. Forgive me for that. So we donned the black robes of a fallen brother from the start of the game, and finally look about as vampiric as I could imagine. This is very Nosferatu, and I love it. Continuing the main quest and being inducted into the Blades, we head to meet Boris and save him from being jumped. We also go and grab the wristbands of Quang Lao to give us a slight buff to our fisting skills. We are desperately in the need of that. And after that tiny detour, we face our first problems with vampirism. And that is that shopping is done during the day. And the day kills us near instantly. Slight problem with that. Maybe we just hide inside his building. Now, fortunately, stealing the 3rd edition of the book takes practically no work. I could just break into the building, lockpick the chest, and that's fine. But unfortunately, the guy who wants to buy the book only spawns when you speak to the shopkeeper. And he's not a man best pleased to see somebody looking like a vampire. Let's see if we're allowed to wait. I can't wait while trespassing. But if I'm not trespassing, I have to wait outside and then I'll burn to death. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. We can wait in here, run around the corner. No. Did we die? Oh my god. Run. Okay. Inventory? Potion of healing? Okay, plenty of HP. Sorted. Not a problem. Right, that's an issue.
Get back, you filthy beast.
Oh,
I have
shit.
nothing to do with the likes of you.
I spent a significant amount of time trying to figure this out. I searched online to try and find a way around it. I even tried casting spells like Vampire Seduction, Beguiling Touch, and Soothing Touch, all things that I'd picked up along my travels. And all of it was to no avail. So I tried out on a different shopkeeper, hoping that maybe they'd be a bit more pliable. And that didn't work either. I even tried to use a duplication glitch, just so I could have a bunch of Beguiling Touch spells, in the hopes that they'd compound enough to make them friendly to me. If it had worked, I'd have gone on a whole adventure to find enough of them so that I wouldn't be cheating. It could have taken hours, but I would have done it. Sadly, however, it just didn't work. So I had to accept that we couldn't complete the run as a full tier 4 vampire. Luckily, that was just a sub-goal of the run. And sucking on a little bit of neck to return to a level 1 vampire still lets us interact with others without causing issues, which means the run is still on. But, to my knowledge, you can't beat this game as a full vampire. If somebody has figured it out, I'd love to know. Anyway, we progress as far as we need to at the stage 1 of vampirism, which is mostly just talking to the shopkeeper and the guy that comes in, and then we immediately work our way back up to stage 4 again. There we go. Full vampire, baby.
Get back, you filthy beast!
Perfect. Back to where I wanted to be. The next quest takes us into the sewers with Boris, where we do a little cheesing. All right, and...
What? I didn't see a thing. You were told to sit down. Are you incapable?
And then I struggle to find my way out of the sewers. I end up getting annoyed and we go through someone's home. Of all the places to tell me to leave from, why there? I'm gonna do it anyway.
Get out of here.
Sorry. However, when we get outside, I've realized it's the morning, which is not great for us. In fact, we only actually made it so far because the power of the sun is significantly less in the morning and the evenings. Something I didn't expect them to have actually put in the game. Safe. Safe-ish. So, we speak to the lizard lady and progress our quest.
No, stay away from me.
Meaning that now we need to go out at midday to look at the tomb. Midday. The part of the day where the sun's at its strongest. You can imagine why that would be an issue. I think we're in. Oh, we lived. After that, we wait until the evening to travel to Dagon's shrine and immediately start throwing hands like the vampiric hero that we are.
Do not tarry. I do not fear death.
The cover's blown. They know I'm an enemy. Oh no. All right, Nosferatu is coming in with fucking A and fucking B. Bam! 2 punches. Down. Look how much of a giant I am as well. Continuing with the main quest, we return to Cloud Ruler Temple. Hello, Joffrey.
Thank Talos you've returned safely.
And the people here really are surprisingly okay with a vampire. I guess once a blade, always a blade.
Welcome aboard, ma'am. It will be an honor to serve.
Thank you. Thank you for welcoming to the Blades. Am I the first vampire blade? Oh, dude, it was staring me right in the face. I could have been Blade. Blade from the hit Marvel comic, Blade. We kill the spies, get the orders, and then we get sent back to Azura's temple to finish what we started. I want to live here. Who's there? It's me, bitch. Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Alright, okay, she's kind of strong. Wait, what was that? Why do you have cool vampire powers and I don't? Ow. Okay, she's just warming up. Oh my god. Oh my god, the fire... Dude, fire does so much to me, it's so bad. It actually took me a while because these guys are really, really strong. Anyway, we head back with the Star of Azura. Azura's Star. Wow. Just what we needed. And then we have to go into the Bruma Oblivion Gate. Something.
Good morning, ma'am.
Oh! I forgot I was playing a vampire. This was nothing really to write home about, but I did realize that we could get lucky and get a sigil stone, which maybe would give us shield that we can put on our cool vampire robes, which would actually give us a little bit more armor. I know there's chameleon, but you can go like 50 with, I guess. I mentioned this at the start of this for such a long time. Yeah, you know what? And you're gonna sit here for 30 more watching me do that. No, never mind. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Believe it or not, Val von Kilmer has 25 defense, despite only really wearing our black robes and some broken chainmail boots. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's take the boots off. Let's go. Free dogs. We freed the dogs. Would you look at that? First try. All right. Next up is getting the armor of Tiber Septim. Mention Nosferatu. But now that I think of it, I think you're referring to the film and not Nosferatu. Yeah, well, I'm actually referring specifically to the one episode of SpongeBob SquarePants with the hash slinging slasher, where Nosferatu is flicking the lights on and off, that traumatized me pretty deeply as a child. So that's specifically what I'm referring to when I say Nosferatu. Now, the issue here is I can't kill ghosts right now. My hands are not rated E for everything right now. It's only for... my hands are only rated M and W for men and women, and A for animals, I guess. But I can't hurt ghosts. Now, normally, by this point, I'd have some kind of magical weapon to kill ghosts and the like. And 50 fisting allows your punches to be considered magical. But because I didn't spec into fisting, I can't harm ghosts. In other words, we kind of just have to ignore them, which is an issue. My lack of forethought is really causing me issues now. The worst part is this isn't even a weapon restricted run. I really just committed to punching and nothing else. Look, okay, here you go, look. So... okay, 31. Are you just hyper spamming Tumblr with space? I'm pressing enter, but yes. Once you set one, you can just spam it, and it just gives you levels. Ooh, you can do enter and space. Different hands. Okay. Now, the ghost issue isn't hugely a problem for most of it. You can just ignore them, run past them, it's fine. The problem is when you get to the end of the quest, and you have to wait for the ghosts to free the armor. Since you have to wait for the final ghost to arrive, but you can't wait because you're in combat with a ghost that follows you through the doors, well, I end up just looping it for a while. I try to solve the issue. I was thinking of seducing it. You know what? Let's try seducing and ultimately end up just making it worse. He doesn't seem to be into it. So we reload and eventually we make it work. And the last guy should be here by now. Yes! Okay! It's a small hiccup, all things considered. After collecting the armor, we go straight back to Martin, ready to head to Miss Carcant. Like whatever. We might as well be a vampire. Let's do some cool vampire stuff by going invisible, huh? Wait, it's supposed to be 8 p.m. Now I can't see shit. I can't. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Where am I? I can't see a goddamn thing. What else can I do to help? Hey. And if we wanted to wear, what the hell is that? What the hell happened to my clothes? This place really isn't too bad. Of course, there are some enemies that are kind of tough, but we get through it fast enough. I would never do such a thing. Nice. And that takes us to the big gate. Despite being sabotaged by low frame rates, we make it through after being a bit reckless with the fire weakness that we have. And after collecting the Great Sigil Stone, we enter the final quest of the game. This game is full of flashbangs, huh? Now, fortunately, Paradise doesn't actually count as sunlight, so we get to enjoy a bright day without dying. Oh yes, this isn't sunlight. Oh my god, I can be out in the brightness of day, and it doesn't kill me. Oh, this place is perfect for me. Maybe the bad guy was onto something. We kill the gatekeeper, which gives us gauntlets that give us even more fire weakness. Fucking A, fucking B, block. Fucking A, fucking B, block. Fucking A, fucking B, run away. You guys got any good lines? Now he's like face down on the river. Ha. Looks like you're swimming with the fishes now. Looks like you're swimming with the fishes now. And we punch our way to the end of the game. You're a big boy. Oh my god, he's not that big.
You dare!
Eldemil, please. I punched you once by accident. Would you just fucking calm down? Honest to God, man. Calm down. Sometimes in the midst of battle, you lose control of your arms and your hands. Right? I'm equally likely to pull down his pants and jerk him off. You know what I mean? It's the heat of battle. What do you want from me? God, dude. Huh? Alright, Val von Kilmer approaches the
I've
bitch.
waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel.
Hey!
You breathe
Bleh.
the stale air of false hope.
Bleh, bleh. Oh my god. Bleh. Bleh, bleh. Oh! Hold on a minute. I thought that was going to go a lot better than that. Oh my god, dude. They're actually beating my dick off right now. Like with both hands too. It's crazy work. Throw them. Let's go. Actually, get fucked. Get fucked. Idiots. As Nosferatu, I think I'll be watching. Oh no, the sunlight's here. So, you guys enjoying this? Kind of loud, don't you think? What? We've seen this shit before. Oh no, oh no. Oh, hang on. Oh, we can move. What the hell is that?
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him.
Did you just kill one of the blades?
Defeated. Cast back into
What did you do that for?
We've won.
Hang on. What did you do that for? Why did you do that?
To what you and Martin
Why did you kill
for
Boris? That's my boy. Why did you do that? No. Why would you? That's my boy. That's my friend. Why did you kill Boris? Why did you do that? There he is.
What do you need, friend? I never had time to properly thank you.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked!
You killed Boris. Rest in peace, my sweet boy. So, yeah, you can beat Oblivion Remastered as a vampire, though not as a tier 4, as it turns out. Now, this was an incredibly fun run to do. It took maybe all in around 8 hours, and that's with a suboptimal build as a vampire. I really thought there would be more challenges around quests only being available during the day, or more people that would refuse to speak to me, like the Shopkeeper. But as it turns out, that really is the only character that will not interact with me that's required for the main game, where everyone else is just totally fine with me being actually Nosferatu. Having to make it night all the time, sure, was a minor inconvenience, but it didn't really cause too many issues, and considering the buffs that you get, well, it's quite a lot. And when you stay low level like I did, it really does make you stronger. Now, with that aside, I just want to say thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed. And I will catch you in the next video. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. I crashed the game. She was so scary, she crashed the game.